Did you post it in the in any of the chats or anything?
Nope, because I always forget to.
Well, why don't we do that real quick before we start? Just to get some eyes when we start.
That's all right. Well, we'll start talking since we are here. Hello, every person who is here at the moment. Welcome to another fun Tuesday evening with Smoke and Barrels. Ronnie, I think you're going to need to mute or push to talk just because I can hear the kids running around in the background. But yeah, other than that, hello. Welcome to Smoke and Barrel, our Skulls and Shackles playthrough, where they've completed day 1. But before we get into that, let's see how the actual players are doing before we talk about what other pirate shenanigans are going to happen to their characters. Let's see, Moss, how are you doing on this wonderful Tuesday? I literally said it a minute ago and almost forgot what day it was again.
Hey, everybody. I'm doing great because you know why? Tomorrow's trash day, and that takes all of my garbage away, and that's a good day. But other than that, I just like pirates, so I'm very excited to get up to some more pirate shenanigans, and I'm hoping I can get my innovation. I'm ready to start shooting shit.
Yes. Soon you will be. I will tell you. Soon you will be given some weapons to shoot at some things, but killing each other is very frowned upon. While you are on a ship sailing and stuff. So we'll get you there.
Okay. Duly noted.
Speaking of somebody who I think will probably accidentally break this rule and will probably have to endure a keel hauling. JT, how are you doing today?
Me, I'm fully in control of my faculties. And speaking of trash day, Moss, there's some things you cannot be rid of by the trash man, like your lack of soul and your black heart.
Well, you can't be rid of a lack of something, my friend. That's why I have yours.
But you don't want that. Trust me. Be better off with nothing.
Hey, at least he got you on the train,
That's the important part.
I mean, did he get us on the train?
Kind of, maybe a little bit.
I haven't seen much of any trains.
There was a ride.
You say
that. Biggles. You're muted. Remember to unmute. How are you today, sir?
I'm all right.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't buy it
either. Based on having to mute all the time, yeah, that's going to be a pain in my ass because I'm going to start talking and be on mute the whole time. Yeah, they've been monsters all day, throwing stuff at me while I'm trying to work.
Well, the other option will get you 10 to life, buddy. So it's not really an option.
Well, they could just magically fall.
Benadryl. Benadryl works wonders.
Benadryl works, yeah.
We're out.
Get a little blow dart.
Can't do it anymore.
Just get a little blow dart full of Benadryl.
No, dude.
That's funny. Well, we'll survive. We'll try to remind you you're muted, and we'll try to catch it as quickly as we can. MegaReacts, how are you doing on this fine Tuesday?
Doing absolutely fantastic. Tomorrow's also my trash day, so that's exciting.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, right. What are the odds? I'm going to have to wake up early to get it out or do it tonight. I don't know which I'm going to do. Ooh. The anticipation, the not knowing.
Or you could forget like I do.
My wife will not let me forget. I've done it once, never again. I still hear about it. It was 3 years ago. Honey, don't forget to put out the trash. One time, hon. One time.
I mean, that's all it takes. Their memories are something.
Indeed. I'm doing good, though.
Good. Glad that everybody is feeling up to it because, man, we had an interesting start to day 1 on the boat. You guys were introduced to kind of the tasks of, being a pirate or at least being, part of the crew. As of right now, you're either a rigger, you're either a swabber, or you're either a cook's mate. We had Gears was lucky enough to be the cook's mate because they weren't really sure if a automation would make a good swabber or rigger. So they just stuck you with Ambrose Croup, who wasn't drunk like you had kind of heard he might be from a few of the other crew members, and sort of let you do what you wanted for the most part. Instructed you to go get some stuff, but that was pretty much it. You found a locker. You found out that there are some empty lockers. There were some items in one. So you got
And I carved my name on it. It's mine now. It says Gears.
You have claimed a locker. And the rest of you, I think Lucky and Wilhelm diligently worked for the day. Lucky being a rigger, Wilhelm being a swab. And then Hauk, Tuah, I believe you ran around and did some stuff.
Sir, I was the hardest worker in town. That's what I did.
It was Wilhelm who went out. So Hauk, Tuah, and Lucky, you guys did work diligently, and Wilhelm went to go talk to the quartermaster to see if he could get his hands on most likely a pistol. I'm assuming if he had to choose some sort of gun implement. And then you guys spent the evening drinking your rum rations and just kind of hanging out. A couple almost failed performance rolls and some games be played. Lucky fell victim to the rum ration and will be waking up the next day with a bit of a hangover. So you will start as...
Well, dogs can't drink, or Shoonie dogs can't drink.
But that's okay. And you know what? You guys were shown into the lower deck, given a hammock, and each of you were actually given a footlocker owned by a previous sailor of some kind. Gears, you've already kind of claimed yours, so that's no problem. Where's my list of possible things? So I will need Lucky, Hauk, Tuah, and Wilhelm to roll D100s, please, to see if maybe there's something extra in your chest here.
85.
All right.
No,
Let's see if you can beat my net I found in mine.
I can't just click that one.
If you have it somewhere to click it, you can. But the one that he put, well, because the forward slash is on the wrong side of it.
Hmm?
All right. Well, Lucky, they kind of give you a chest.
Soon to be 47.
And you find 4 days of rations. We'll say it's like some nice jerky of some kind, but there's quite a bit of it there. So you can add rations if you are in your inventory and you go into consumables and do the little microscope button or whatever. Look up rations. You can add 4 of those, which you might. You go search for it there. Let's see who is next. Wilhelm, you grab a chest, and you have a pair of masterwork tools.
Hey, okay.
I'm not sure what that translates to Pathfinder 2E, but you can see if there is a masterwork set of tools or if it goes specifically by crafts.
Let's see.
We'll figure something out for you. And then Hauk, Tuah, 45. You find a silver ring.
Ooh.
And you think it's probably worth about 5 gold pieces. So you can either just write that in there in your chest that you were assigned to. Also, because I always forget about it, if you hear any really cool background ambient noises, anything like that, it is all because of Sirenscape. All right, now that we got that out of the way.
All right, folks, we need to rob the frog.
So
Let's stay away from that frog.
I don't have anything. I don't see anything on the archives of Nethys called Masterwork Tools.
Okay. Well, let me see. So in... Would it be equipment?
Oh, I guess I got the compendium here too, don't I?
Yeah, if you hit the little search bar. Let's see. All right. Well, we have tools, so I'm going to... Let's just give you a repair toolkit. I feel like that...
You say repair tools.
Here, I just dropped it into your inventory there.
There's so many buttons.
I just put it in your inventory as well.
Jolly
for you.
good. Okay.
Right. So you guys, have a nice little night. You're in your spots. It's probably a little rough. Not all of you have probably spent too much time sleeping on a ship, but you hear a familiar noise, kind of a ringing of a bell that would signify the day begins. And as you guys all sort of start waking up, you can see all the sailors headed up to the main deck to then get their, jobs for the day and whatever breakfast and all that. And as you guys start to go, you're kind of last in line. You're kind of on the far end of the ship. There seems to be a couple sailors who kind of stop you for a moment, and the female will kind of stay at the bottom of the staircase, sitting there. You got Sly is kind of sitting on some crates, Fibs Chumlet, and a jaundiced Jape, who you would have all met last evening. Kind of seem to be lollygagging behind a little bit. And we are gonna...
I'd be an elf before I let a woman stop me.
We're gonna go into our first initiative for this campaign.
How come I can't see the dice, man?
Well, they're rolling on my screen, so I'm not sure. It might be on yours.
They're
But
rolling, but
They
they're
roll
black.
on my screen.
They're
Oh,
all
it's
on mine.
because
I see
there's-
'em just fine.
because some of them are hidden, and I don't want you to see all of the initiatives for the other guys. Anyway, Arita, who is sitting kind of on the steps, goes, why are you guys in such a hurry? No reason to race up to deck so quickly.
Why aren't you?
And
You
I
don't want to
always
be
wanna
a
be
dirty swabber, do you?
all of you make
I'm not in a hurry.
all of
Gears in
you
no hurry.
make perception checks as this kind of starts. And Gears, it'll be your first turn here, but we're gonna have some perception checks go off. You can tell that they are looking for a fight.
I'm still struggling to find it.
So it'll be on the left, like banner on the
Oh, wait,
character.
wait.
Yep, there you go.
Left first
Oh,
page.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Now mine's private. What in the
Wonder-
world?
Oh, because you clicked the
I see
the eyeball one.
I can't see.
There you go.
There it is. Ooh,
I gotcha.
Shit.
You know what, Wilhelm, you're not quite sure what they're talking about. Maybe if you're like, well, we got to go up, but everybody else, that, Jaundice Jape looks like he's going to kind of come around the far side. They look like they mean ill intent. But Gears, you will act first as you have perceived this possible threat. They don't have weapons. They definitely looks like they just have their fists, but maybe a new recruit hazing beatdown is in order here. Unless you decide to do something different.
I have no hostility
Sorry.
towards these pirates.
I'm
Uh,
gonna run performance.
all right.
Well, you can on your
It's
turn.
not your turn. You can't run
Oh my
before
We
God.
me.
are now in initiative.
It's okay.
Do we need to go ahead and roll initiative then?
I already rolled it
We
for
are-
everybody.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh.
rolled it for us too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you click at the top, the encounters button will show you where you
Oh.
are.
I rolled a 6.
So I'm going to go try to just walk past them and see what they do. And if they do anything on that'll take one action to get here. Do they not move out of the way?
They do not.
You need to move so Gears can get by.
And Syl
I say
actually.
it to the one in front of me, whatever her name is.
And as you do that, the one next to you seemed to be ready for somebody to try to push back Arita, and he is going to take a strike at you. As his readied.
That bastard.
Ooh, and he will hit. Ooh. And
Oh,
he will
shit.
crack you kind of on the back of the head.
And it was who? The salamander dude? The frog dude?
Yep, Sly. The
All
one
right, well,
whose
I'm gonna
Slippy
turn towards
title
him.
was taken away.
All right. You want to fight? You'll get a fight. And I have no weapons, which sucks. So I guess I will use my exploit exploit vulnerability action
All
You
right.
know
On-
his own words.
on Sly. So see, what do I roll for that? My esoteric lore, I think.
Yes, it should just be your esoteric lore.
All right. I'm going to use a hero point because I really want to knock the shit out of this dude.
Doubloons. We use doubloons because we're pirates.
Oh, yes. Doubloons. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm still figuring out where everything is for this character.
Yeah, you can. Perfect. Yeah, that'll
All
do
right,
it.
good
And then
deal.
which one did you want to?
All right, and I'm going to be using my personal antithesis. So I'll be
Okay.
doing 2 extra damage.
Nice.
So there's 2 plus half my level. I
Yeah.
assume it rounds down. So that was 1 action to move, 1 action to exploit, and then 1 attack.
Okay.
Just gonna punch this dude in the face.
Do you remember to target him?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Target. God, I wish I had my weapons. Oh, all right.
That will
I
hit.
I'll take it. So damage. I'm going to manually add the 2 extra, I guess.
Yeah. This is great pirate music, by the way. I can always just manually add the 2 damage too if you just want to click damage. See what you roll.
I think I did it.
There we go.
We'll
Oh,
see.
Hey.
damn.
Nope. I need to add 1 more to that. So
That's
10.
right. So it'll be 10 damage. Cool. I'll take the 9, and then I will do another one. You messed him up pretty good in that one hit. I won't lie to
Fuck.
you. And that
You
is
know
all.
I'm made of metal, right? I hit hard. You stupid frog.
May I have a stumble there, remark?
You
Will
shut it too,
be
frog man. This
Doritos.
ain't got nothing to do with you.
And since she is right here, she is just gonna attack you. Be like, well, metal or not, we still need you a little broken and beaten.
Then who's gonna cook your food, wench?
I still can't see the dice.
They're hidden rolls.
Yeah,
We can't see
they're
'em.
mine for. All right, so her. All right, her second attack will do a little bit of damage, and then she will.
Garrett's gonna get knocked out.
And she's actually going to attempt a demoralize on Hauk, as you are being rather noisy. Oops. Oh no. Let me just make sure.
Yeah, not having my implement is hindering this class quite a bit.
Ooh, she will fail the check, though. So she kicks gears kind of in the face with her boot, and doesn't feel too hard. You feel kind of squishy, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what metal you're made out of. Maybe tin. And then she looks over at Hauk, Tuah, and just spits
That's what
at
all
you.
the men in the bar said about your... That's what all the men in the bar said about your in-between nether regions. Squishy.
Ooh. And Jaundice Jape. He is going to square up to Hauk, Tuah. And move a little bit with one action. And try to do a couple shots at you. Ooh, his first one will hit. Alright. Takes 7 damage. And his second attack with a little negative. Oh, will critically miss. Nice. And with that, I am actually going to put him...
reactions? And how does that work?
So the reaction...
Only if you have powers that give you reactions.
Yeah, it'll be that little, back curve thing. Although I am going to put him off guard. Would you like to use it?
Use what?
Would you like to use it?
Do what now?
All right.
Oh, I don't know. I can't. It says, yeah, I would if I have one. I mean, it looks like the little loopy thing, but it says undo. I don't know if that's an undo button.
Oh, no, probably not. No, I don't
I think that's
you...
just to undo the damage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not on the chat there. All right. It is going to be Hauk, Tuah. It will be your turn now. This guy kind of came in and you think he may be a little hungover from the night before as he kind of overextended himself and seems to be a little wobbly now on his feet with that critical miss.
Now, can I do my feints and all that fun stuff?
Yeah. As long as it, unarmed strikes, I believe, qualify for all those things. So just target him, and then you'll do intimidation check and all those fun things.
Yeah. Hold on. Is he targeted? I don't even know how that works.
Yep, if the little... There you go, you got him now. So it should have the little corners. Should be, blinking.
Yeah, they're not. It's being weird.
It says you're targeting him on mine, though, so you should be good.
Okay. Deception. Alright, so I'm gonna try and, feint him this way.
Okay.
With a deception.
Okay, yeah, whatever the feint action is. Ooh.
I can't see my own dice!
Would you like to doubloon that? Why? Okay, so why are yours secret? What did you do? On your chat thing, what does your right below it on your chat, that little scroll down, what is that on?
What is it on?
So at the bottom of it, where you type stuff, there's a little.
It's blue, but I can't turn it off.
No. Where you type stuff into chat, right above the top of that, there's a little drop down. Make sure that's on public roll.
So all the way on the left.
The one that's the D20. Make sure that's blue.
The one.
It's not blue. Oh, now it's
blue. Click on it. Make it blue.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, so I got it. Ooh, I failed. Yeah, I'm gonna roll the
Dubloon on that.
On it.
Yeah.
Where's my baboon? And there we go. Okay. So, re-rolling?
Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, because critical failing on that's tough because you would then be off guard.
I still can't see my own dice.
I can see them now.
I can't. Why?
That's definitely a you problem.
I don't know what you did to break yours.
Refresh your foundry.
The dice is blue. Maybe that's what it is. That's probably what it is. Stupid foundry. You stupid foundry. Okey-doke. Did I succeed?
No, not with a 9.
Come on. Can I use another doubloon or no?
Yeah, you can use as many as you have.
Why am I so shitty today? I might as well. Hold up. I gotta reopen all my stuff. Alright. Sorry. And Dubloon. There we go. Okay. Come on. 1 second. I gotta open up the thing again.
Yeah, all good.
Alrighty.
Oh, make sure you're targeting him. Because it may have taken the targeting off because you had to refresh.
Oh, see? The target works. Okay, now it makes sense because it wasn't working before. I don't see my...
So it's going to be under
I had
Fencer.
everything set up. There we go. Alright. I had it. There. And there. And there.
You are...
I give up.
Well, I always, if we use hero points or doubloons, we always take the highest roll. So we're just going to call this the 9 and the failure. As much as the natural 1 is hilarious, I always take the highest roll no matter how many times you doubloon. So I feel like that's fair. So you do fail. You go in kind of maybe with a surprise right arm, and he sees what you're doing and sort of just bats it out of the way. Nice try, frog man.
I get more actions though, right?
Yes. I mean, you could try it again, not using the doubloon to reroll, but using it as your second action.
Yeah. Let's try it again.
It's a fresh move. Maybe it's just that first action, There we go.
Yeah.
So now we got... So now that you can... That panache, that effect item, you can drag and drop that on yourself from the chat.
Huh? What?
So if you look over in chat, you know how it says you...
Dang.
It says panache. You gain
It
panache.
actually works now.
Yeah, you can go ahead and just drag that little gray bar onto your character, and that'll give you panache.
It is there. Oh, onto my character.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay, I
you
put it on
just-
the,
there you
on
go.
the macro, which
And
works now, by the way.
then he already is off guard, but you have your panache. So, and now if you
I
would
can
like,
give him a confident finisher, can I?
you could use the confident finisher. Yes.
I think I will. 'Cause
So
I'll get my shit.
what
back.
that's going to do is because you have your panache, we'll probably have to do it manually until I can figure out the macro for it. But as long as you hit if you hit with an attack, you'll gain that 2d6 extra damage. If you miss with an attack, you still will do half of that 2d6 in damage. So go ahead and do an unarmed
I'm
attack.
not gonna miss.
Normally, it'll be the first selection, the strike plus whatever.
Come.
No.
Use a doubloon.
Yeah, I need a baboon. Hold up. And I'm quickly running out of doubloons here.
History eraser button. It is a confident finisher.
I'm not feeling.
Dude, these dice hate you.
Swear to God.
Maybe you're just a little
that's
extra
great.
slippery in the morning, There we go.
I was tired, man. It was
All
a
right.
rough night.
So that will hit.
I was
So you can
very-
go ahead and hit the damage button. And then...
Is it critical or is
No,
it
just regular damage. Yeah.
Okay.
So your normal hit will be 4 points of damage to Jaundice Shape. And then go ahead and do a manual 2d6. So /R space 2d6. And another 5 points of damage. So all around 9 points of damage to Jaundice Shape.
Damn.
Okay. Not too
Don't
bad.
fuck with the frog.
Not too bad. All right. Syl Longan. He is actually going to kind of jump down off these crates and again go for Gears, who has put himself right in between these two guys.
Gears is gonna drop.
He's only going to get 2 attacks. Ooh, yeah, the first one will hit. 5 points of damage on the first attack.
Down to 4 hit points.
And the critical miss. He is going to, again,
Oh,
maybe he stepped a little bit too
Suck it.
confidently, and a box kind of catches him, and he is now off guard as he tries to regain his balance for the next round. Bips Chumlet, seeing as how he thinks his boss and friend have that combat under control, and he, you know what, he just doesn't really like Wilhelm, so he's fine. Actually, can he even get that far? How far can you run, boy?
I mean, does
25.
anybody?
he saw me staring at him from across the room. He knew I was coming for him.
Hey, kitty.
He's
I was going for the
actually...
little guy.
It's great.
It takes him 2 stride actions to get over to you. But he comes flying in, jumps over a hammock to try to Superman punch you, and he will miss.
What are you doing?
Not a critical miss, but he will miss. He does some fancy footwork, and
Suck
it
a long
doesn't
one, dude.
doesn't work. Lucky. You're feeling hungover from the night before. But
All right. So, yeah, a little hungover.
So just
can
use
I
the
reach the frog?
squares. Just use the squares like on the natural grid on the map. Every square will be 5 feet.
So like 1. Am I
So-
in a square? So
Yeah, you're
1.
so 5, 10, 15.
Can't believe the dog's gonna take my kill.
So you can get over to Sill in 1 stride.
Okay. Yeah. Wait. Attempted to collide with at least 1 wall.
Oh, you'll just have to go around the mast. There you go.
Just move a different way.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Put your cactus right there next to him.
Let's see. I can also hit the girl, right?
Yep, you can hit either of them from where you're at.
Or no?
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm going to attack the girl and say, "Leave the guy who makes the food alone!" And I try to demoralize her with my first action. So what do I do?
Target her. And then
Okay.
you can
T.
go into your proficiencies, look for Intimidate,
Okay.
and then you can roll an Intimidation check.
Okay.
And if you have it targeted, it should go versus her class DC.
No,
Dude.
I'm going to use a doubloon.
Oh,
As the knight of the ones,
I
man.
was going to say, you guys were meant to get your asses kicked. Okay.
18.
Should get past her DC. Yes. All right. And you're going to demoralize her. You know what? She seems a little bit hesitant. Maybe she has a poor history with dogs.
Yes, we're meant to get.
Good. Now I'm going to punch her for my last action
You've got
with my
punched by
doggy
a-
paw.
You're less of a golden retriever and more of a boxer.
Ha but on bump.
Yeah, next time I'll try sad puppy dog eyes. So I'm going to throw a punch
That might
with
do
my
it too.
paw.
And that'll hit.
But 17.
Roll that damage.
But I suck.
Hey. It's all right. Damage is damage. Wilhelm Cokenstache. This halfling has tried
All right,
to.
so the first thing I would like to do, after I kind of sidestep his blow, I'd like to look around in my immediate vicinity. Is there any item which I may use to smash this young man?
Roll me. So I'll have you. This will take one of your actions, just because you are specifically looking for something. Go ahead and roll me a perception.
Hey.
Yeah, you see. Well, I guess you see something you could probably use as like a shiv, or you see like a belaying pin, where probably not going to kill this. The belaying pin would be a little bit easier to not kill him, or you could go straight for the lethal.
I'm gonna go for the non-lethal and just try to knock this fucker out real quick.
Cool.
So is it gonna?
I'm
I
gonna
assume
put a
it's gonna
club.
Take me an action to pick it up.
Yes. So it's gonna be one action to interact to pick it up, and then I have put a club into your character sheet. So you should, under actions on your character sheet, now have a club.
Very good. Very good. Okay. And do I don't need to do any multi-action penalties or anything?
Nope.
With
nope.
it.
The first attack, strike, will always be at the full, and then go down from there. But make sure he is targeted.
Perfect. Oh yes, thank you.
It should,
Does it
yep,
work?
perfect.
There
And
we
then yeah, you can strike away. Ooh, a good strike. Go ahead and hit damage. All right, not bad, not bad.
Are we allowed to use doubloons on damage rolls or no?
No, just anything that's a D20.
No. Okay. Okay.
All right.
That's all three of my actions.
Perfect. We are going to go to round 2. Gears, you are going to start us off again.
Well, it's time to put this frog out of commission. And I'm attacking the frogman.
All right. That will hit.
I'll take it. And it will be 2 extra on whatever I roll.
Yep. So 6 points of damage. I'm just going to do it manually. He is looking hurt. If you could land
All right, I'm
another
gonna
blow.
hit him again.
I was going to say, I have a feeling you may be able to knock him out.
I'm landing another blow. This bastard wants to pick a fight. I'm going to finish it.
I just have to say, I really enjoy how when you mouse over the enemies, it gives you kind of an idea of how injured they are.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Like, still alone again.
I'll take another 6.
Near death.
Says he's near death.
Yeah.
But all fists are non-lethal damage unless otherwise specified, and so Syl crumbles on top of the boxes that he was kind of perched on. And you can
Does
see...
he have a gun or a blade or anything?
With your last action, you can roll
Or
me a
is he
perception
not
check
armed?
real quick. I will say that is going to be an action to look specifically for that. So you can do a perception if you want.
You know, I probably need to move for my action. But yeah, I'm going to look and take if I see it.
You do not see, again, you don't see a lethal weapon, but you see a belaying pin, which could be used as a club.
I'll take it.
All right.
That'll be my action.
Yeah.
Belaying
If
pin?
I'm able to take it.
Yeah, so it's, if you've ever seen, you know,
Oh,
the things on
belaying.
yeah, belaying pin. All right.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay,
Areta.
very cool. I appreciate how you learned all the terminology too. This is good.
Thanks, I'm trying, guys.
Because I'm like, what the fuck is a belaying?
It holds the ropes. Yeah, that's what riggers would have. All right, Arita's going to look at you, Gears, and be like, I guess a middle man would be tougher than the rest. But I'm going to go ahead and just put you out of your misery for the moment. And we'll hit with the first strike.
It's not going to take much.
And
I'm out.
Gears will fall unconscious. What does that look like? So you're in automation. What does that kind of going unconscious look like for you? Do you just kind of crumble into a?
So I don't necessarily go on. I don't really go. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, DM.
No, you're good. You're good.
I basically just kind of limp over, and my bright red eyes just kind of shut down like the T-100. Was that the one from Terminator? That's kind of.
I know.
And I just kind of fell over.
So
Yeah.
she uses her second action to actually just push you over, so you are fully on the ground, and then she looks at you, Lucky, and goes, "Why don't you be a good boy and tuck your tail between your legs?" And then she will strike at you. And
No, thank you.
miss. That's a bit of a bummer, but that's okay.
So
And
close to a critical.
Jaundice Jape will look at Hauk Tuah, and being as jaundiced as he is, he will attack. Ooh, and he's very good and very jaundiced, and he's going to come in with a nice little uppercut and do 8 points of damage.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know what? He's feeling confident over that, so he's going to do that again. And he'll miss the second one. And you know what? Screw it. He's going to make a third. He's got a -1, but that's all right. So he gets you with the uppercut, but misses with the next couple attacks. He will no longer be off guard since it only lasts a round.
Oh, you think so, huh?
And Hauk Tuah.
I'm gonna create a diversion. Oh shit! It's the captain! And point over there.
Okay.
And then where is that?
Fucking voice.
Can you guys see Gears' token, or is he invisible to you?
He's gone.
He's invisible now because I think he's dead.
Interesting. I'll have to figure that out. Let's see.
That's
All right, he is off guard again.
Where's my panoosh?
She was playing. Let's see. Fate. Oh, you still have it. It's still active. Wait, you used your confident. Wait, you used your confident finisher last round, right?
I did.
Yeah, it
I
should
had
have.
to
That's
get
right.
re-hit panache.
We forgot to take it off and reactivate it. So you got it again. That's fine.
Oh, I didn't realize you had to do it yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wasn't looking either. It's all right. Now we know.
Alrighty. I'm gonna hit him with an unarmed attacker.
Ooh, that will hit.
Damn right it will, buddy.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Go ahead and roll that 2d6. I will tell you, there's a good chance that this... Oh, no, you're not doing a confident finisher, unless you are again.
That was coming up next, yeah.
Or you still get a +2.
So I will.
Yeah, if you want to do it on your next attack.
Hmm?
Are you... So are you
Yeah, I'm gonna
using...
do it on this
Okay,
attack.
perfect. All right, so go ahead and roll that 2d6.
And then I just... Oh.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the...
Well, I gotta hit him first, don't I?
You already did, unless you want to do it on the second attack. Because now
That's
you'll...
what I mean, second attack.
Okay, yeah. Now you'll use that map, that first map button though, so you'll have the second blue one.
Map?
So when you're looking at the strike options, so like if you are in your character sheet and you're in actions and you have unarmed strike,
Yeah.
your first attack will be the first one on the left.
Yeah.
And then the second attack will be the second one in, and then if you attack 3 times, it'll be the next one. Effectively,
because of the -4. That's
yeah.
right.
It's basically kind of like fatigue and, you know, swinging your weapon around a lot. Now,
Yep.
You miss, but
And,
you
roll
will.
the thingamajiggy.
So you can either do a doubloon to see if you can hit, or even if you miss and use confident finisher, you will do half
Yeah.
of the precise strike damage. So you could always roll the 2d6 and see if
and
it
he's
takes him
near
out.
death, huh?
Yeah, I say there's a good chance that
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
take
do
him out.
that. let me give me my doubloon back then.
Yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
waste my doubloon. All right.
All right, but we will take your panache off this time.
Oh, come on!
Snake
One
hat.
point of
Mighty
damage.
one.
I will tell you right now, he has 1 hit point. So if you would like to use that third attack to see if you can
I'm
hit
gonna
him,
again.
yeah,
Do I gotta hit the map button or
it'll be the
the
third
double
one.
map?
Yeah, the -8.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I'm spinning in the blue. God damn it! You know, Frog, you're really fucking up today.
Poor Slippy.
Ooh, that will still miss.
Ah, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna spend another one.
All right.
I gotta knock him out. I can't lose. I'm Slippy. I'm Slippy, man. Can't lose.
There you go. Wait, nope.
Gotta do it. Oh, come on!
Well, hold on. Oh yeah, 11's total. Yep, you needed because of that -2.
I get it.
There you go. Critical
Come
hit.
on.
You do a little. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Go ahead and hit the critical because that is a critical hit. So if you look, the little indicator. Yeah, there you go. Did you hit the damage or the critical on that one?
Oh, I didn't hit the critical
That's fine.
hit,
I
but
could just- I
hit
could
the
just click.
damage.
Yeah, I
It's
could just
still
click
fine.
double
He's still
damage
knocked
here.
out. It doesn't matter.
He is still very knocked out. You
There you go.
do a little. Which way am I going? Which way am I going? And do different move, and you knock him out.
When
He's
he drops,
unconscious.
I say, never mess with the Hauk Fu.
My turn, right?
When I strike a pose.
No,
Kung
it
Fu
is
pose.
actually going to be Phipps' turn, who is fighting Wilhelm,
Take Kung Fu pose. Just do it.
who will attack you and land a critical hit on Wilhelm.
Oh.
Oh. Oh my god.
Ooh, 8 points of damage. As he gets you right where your peg leg connects to the knee. You know, it's probably a little swollen from a hard day's work. And he is, you know what? He's going to keep attacking. He is feeling confident after that hit. And is really good at hitting you,
Are you
apparently.
kidding me?
Only 4 points of damage, though, on the second hit. And he is, yeah, he thinks he could take you.
Okay.
He might be able to take you. This little halfling gentleman
God,
is
dude.
quite.
I don't want to be the only one who gets knocked out. Come on.
This
Join
little
me.
this little halfling guy must also know kung fu. But that is going to be his turn, and it will
Wow.
be Lucky Golden Tail. There is Aretta above you telling you, you know, you are a bad boy, and then there is Phipps, who is obviously beating Wilhelm up. Pretty good over there.
Well, I here put my tail between my legs, so my tail goes full up in like the attack mode, and I jump on her to grapple her to the ground.
Okay.
I don't know what
Oops.
to do.
If you're trying to grapple, have her targeted. Go into your gymnast.
Yes.
Click the grapple button. Actually, I should just be able to do this. All right, on the chat. Yep. There you go. Go ahead and click grapple, and then it'll give you the thing to roll, the athletics or whatever it is.
Athletics. Okay.
Yep. There you go. You will fail that check.
Ah, rough.
Would you like to use a doubloon to roll that again?
All right. Sure. Let's use the doubloon. Might as well, right?
There you go.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
So now, if it says panache, you gain panache, you can go ahead and just click and drag that panache over. And I will drag the grabbed over to her. If you, there, you should now have panache. There we go.
Yeah,
Alright.
sorry. I had to press the button.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Now that I am on top of her, I can still punch her, right? While I'm grappling?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Is that how this works in this game? Okay. So I want to doggy punch her and be like, I am a good boy. Because I don't like.
So it'll just be.
I don't like being not praised. A regular strike, right?
Yep. Yeah, that will hit.
15.
So you can go ahead and click damage. Oh, 8 points. Nice.
All right, 8. And
Jeez.
because she was mean to me, I want to use my final action to punch her again.
Okay, so it'll be the first map 1. So the map -4, I believe, is what it should say. As you are doing 2 of the same actions. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Brutal. All right. Hey,
All right.
that's
It can be your turn.
that's it for me.
Okay. Wilhelm.
Yep.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
So most of my abilities involve my innovation, except Overdrive does not mention my innovation. It mentions gizmos on my body. Can I use that, or do I not have gizmos on my body yet?
Let's see. Temporarily crank the gizmos on your body into overdrive. You add your attacks. I have no problem you like having something on your person, something they didn't take from you, and maybe it's like a leather slip or something like that you put on this pin to kind of give you that overdrive ability. Yeah, sure. So go ahead and
So I just need to make
I'm going to put it in chat here.
Yeah.
So it's overdrive. Yep, you just need to click that crafting button that is in the overdrive key ability when that comes up. There you go. Ooh.
I will use a doubloon.
Oof.
Ah! Another doubloon!
Keep them coming.
Yarr! Another doubloon! Damn it!
There we go.
Hey!
All right. So now what you can do
Alright,
is that
so
little
let's,
overdrive success gizmo. You can drag that onto your token, and that will automatically add it to your attacks when it.
Boom.
All right. So that is one
Okay,
action. You can
so-
now swing at this guy a few times if you would like.
I would love to.
Oh,
Yarr!
dude, the amount of natural ones you guys have rolled. Somebody needs to buy these guys some doubloons. They don't.
We're basically out
Oh
of
my
them.
Damn it,
God.
man! What is going on? Doubloon!
Rolled off that 20. Oh my gosh.
Man, I thought I rolled bad. Woo!
Let me find
All right, so I think that's like 8 doubloons I've used so far.
something like that.
Doubloon.
There you
Okay. All right, I'll take it. All right, so damage.
I'm gonna do fromage.
7 points of
All right.
damage. Let's make sure.
7.
All right, that gives you a plus. Yeah, the great barriers, your strike, steal, and additional damage equal to your intelligence modifier. Okay, cool. All right, I mean that put him in the badly injured state.
All right, and very good. And I suppose then I will. I'll attack him one more time, and that's I click the second button over or the third button over.
It'll be map 2 is because of your second attack.
Might want to pin that, homie.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Damn.
Dubloon?
All of them. All of them.
What's one more, right?
I know on the
You son of a bitch! I saw you.
Yeah.
right.
What's two more?
You'll be
this
fine.
boy.
All right, hold on. I need to see. I've used like freaking 10 of them. How many do I have total? I had.
You had
What's one
15.
more, right?
Oh my god! And
Echo.
I'm just blowing through them in the first fight. In the first fight.
All
You
of
and me
you,
both,
That's-
sister.
And it's not even to kill enemies, it's to knock out crewmates.
Screw it! I will not go down like this.
Roll it. You're going to get a 19. I feel
Do
it.
it.
I have faith in you.
Yeah, it's a hit at least.
Hey!
Yeah.
Attaboy! Oh, that's for the dog.
Not bad.
Not bad. And he is also near death. This is a 1-to-1 standoff over here.
Yarr! 2 blows across the face.
All right, Gears, you are unconscious. Arita is grabbed. Now, the question is, can make me anyway grabbed. If you attempt to manipulate action while grabbed, you must succeed on a flat check. All right, so she's going to make the flat check to see if she can get out of the grip of...
How do we know what initiative is?
If you do a little crossing swords at the top of the chat, it should have you guys at least. It might not show the bad guys.
Oh, it didn't update. Oh, okay.
All right, so she escapes your grab there,
There we go.
Lucky.
Weird.
And that is her first action, though, so she uses that. The second one, she's actually going to try to demoralize you as well, because she just thought that was very rude of you. Now, let's see. What is your DC, Lucky? Your DC, I believe, is 16, so I do not think she's going to get you.
I don't know where it is on my sheet.
Should be right on the side there. It should just say class DC.
I see my AC. I don't see a DC for me.
Yeah, I just have an AC too.
Your standard DC is 15. Okay, nope. Actually, she will then succeed. So she will demoralize you, and so you will be off guard. As she looks at you and bops you on the snout and says, "Bad dog." And then she will attempt to strike you.
Question.
Yeah.
Is that a saving throw?
No. So they kind of
Or
got rid of
AC.
saving throws, and you have a DC now. Your DC is going to be, if you go into proficiencies and scroll all the way to the bottom, it'll say your class DC.
$15. Oh, so I would get a -1 because of fatigue.
got
That you says
Because-
to AC and saving throws. No, that would be
I
for
don't
that's not going to apply. That if you have to make a saving throw or
Oh, that's how it
normal
works.
AC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she is then going to punch you.
want to bite her hand.
Yeah, that is going to be a critical hit as she, we're going to say she boots your ass like you would a bad dog. Although you are not hurt yet, so, 10 points of damage was a huge chunk of your health, but you are still there, and she is done with actions because she got out of your grab, intimidated you, and then kicked you. He done. Hauk, Tuah.
All right. How would I do a flying kick to her face?
I would say it would be a stride, and then you can just kind of flavor the kick as you jumped up and tried to kick her.
Okay. I could yell something for free, right?
Of course, talking is free.
All right. I don't normally hit a lady, but you ain't no lady. You ugly. And then, try and hit this bitch.
Yeah!
You didn't have her targeted, but that is still a hit.
Oh, shit.
So I can,
Well,
I
that's
can, you can, yeah, there you go. Target. And then go and roll damage, 3 damage. So that is 2 actions. You got your stride and your attack.
Okay.
So you can,
So it would be a map plus the first map
Yep.
for the third?
Multiple
Even
attack
'cause
penalty.
It's an attack, right?
Yep, because it is your second strike.
Right. Okay, let's go. Yeah!
There you go. That'll be a hit. Go and roll that damage.
I'm a rolling. Yeah!
She is wobbling now. She is starting to sway with the ship. You can tell she sees stars for a second, but kind of, wills herself to stand strong. And you can, Hauk, to it now that you're near the steps, and even maybe Lucky, you can see that there are a couple other sailors who have been kind of watching the fight from the staircase, just seeing what happens. All right, Fitz Chumlet. He wants to knock you out. But you know what? He's actually going to try to demoralize you first, Wilhelm, to ensure that he can get you. So he's going to...
That's a good point, history.
Ooh, and he's going to fail his intimidation check on you. As he probably... He probably looks at you and goes, I hope that your peg leg gets termites.
It's already got him.
And he misses with the first attack. And he does hit with the second attack, though. I think this will drop Wilhelm unless he rolls
Time to
real
go to sleep.
bad. Oh yeah, that's gonna knock
sleepy
Wilhelm unconscious.
Rosebud.
Well, welcome to the club.
All right,
We can't even see the
Lucky.
fight. We're unconscious.
Why did it do that? I don't like that it did that.
Muted. I was
There we
muted.
go.
Damn it.
Figured it out.
The kids are yelling.
Good. There you go.
I am a good boy. How dare you? And I fucking go for a punch. I would want to bite out her jugular vein, but apparently I'm not allowed to do that. So I'm going with a punch.
Okay, yeah. That'll hit.
And I'm going to use my finisher because fuck her. Stupid bitch calling me a bad dog. Take that, lady.
Finish
Yeah,
him.
that she
Ow.
collapses on the staircase.
How
And
dare you?
you have 2 actions left.
He went after the peg leg. Can I move over to him? 1, 2, is that good?
5, 10,
good.
15, 20, 25. I believe you have 25 feet of movement.
All right. And then I'm going to be like, that's going to be my peg leg now that he's down, and I punch him too.
Okay. Target Phipps. That'll hit.
We ain't
Oh
even
wait,
had
hold
breakfast yet.
on. Let me shut off.
Well, you're not
Panache.
doing the finishers. That's fine. And that is exactly what you needed to unconscious Phipps.
I want to start like chewing on the peg leg. Be like trying to wake him up. I'm chewing on the peg leg.
I should like to roll.
You know, Lucky, go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Okay. Medicine right there.
And yep. Oh,
17.
perfect. You know, at the same time you bite the peg leg, you kind of twist it a little bit, and Wilhelm, you come to consciousness with
Peg leg.
Lucky kind of gnawing on your leg.
Get off me leg, dog!
While he's helping him,
Yeah.
Oh,
can
you're
I
up.
do something?
Yeah.
I let go with the peg leg.
How would I steal something? I roll stealth and then thievery, or just thievery? I want to be stealthy about it.
What are you trying to steal?
I'm gonna steal a
Virginity.
piece of gears, just like a little piece of them.
Yeah, just roll a thievery.
All right, so now I got to
don't
kill
wanna
another
be
frog.
seen either.
Now I got to kill another frog.
Well,
Steven, hush.
well, Gears is unconscious at the moment, so you think you go over, and I don't know if you're trying to wake him up.
No, yeah, I'm faking. I'm trying to wake him up, and I like take a little piece that's dangling off. Or
And a couple of the sailors who are above you are, you hear a couple cheers go out, and you hear one guy go, "Get up here quickly. They're about to do roll call. If you're not up here, you will get lashed."
As I'm robbing him, I'm trying to smack him awake because I don't know how to wake up a robot.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Yeah, with my one. Okay.
Hey.
Does medicine work?
I
on
had a
robots?
0.
I am healed just like any other living creature.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I can run over and try a crafting roll if need be.
I would do a
Yeah,
crafting
I'm
roll as
pretty
well.
sure I
If
failed.
you're, I would take a
Oh, I didn't
crafting
click
roll.
on him. My bad.
That's okay. 6 isn't going to quite get it.
let me at
You,
Yeah.
you're not really
I didn't
sure.
think that was gonna work.
Also, I'm pretty sure that when I'm unconscious, I'm still
Oops, sorry.
aware of everything. I just can't move. So
Yeah, I'm going to have you do a perception check when they bring you to consciousness to see if you notice that.
no, it says I don't go like I am aware. I just can't do anything.
Okay, roll that perception then
Same.
for me now to see if you know what Hauk Tuah did while he was also trying to get you up. Nothing seems out of ordinary. 16 will get it.
No.
Unless
All
you're
right,
gonna.
I'm going to hero. I'm gonna doubloon my roll
Yeah, go for it.
because I don't want to be robbed by some sticky fingered frog. I still rolled shit. No, I'm not rolling again.
Hauk Tuah, I'll say you just got you could tell he's goblin made, so you probably think of the 8 pieces of 9 kind of thing, where you might have just grabbed a little totem or something he had dangling off of his body. It doesn't seem to be any integral part of him, but it is something that
No, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to work in.
yes,
Um,
you
little
guys
souvenir.
are awake, and you can kind of see there is you're unsure of which sailor it is, but there's somebody who's like, "Guys, let's go." It looks like it might be that half orc, the Pale is what they've been calling him, that guy that was press ganged with you. What would you like to do?
I want to quickly throw the frog down the stairs and then run upstairs.
Yeah, he's already crumpled in a bunch of boxes and stuff. So yeah, you guys, consensus is running upstairs.
I will limp up the stairs.
Yeah, limp is probably.
I'm going to
Go
like
up.
sprint up there because I was still pretty healthy, and I was like, I can't be late. I gotta catch more rats. I want to catch more rats.
You guys, yes, make it to
I
the
thought
top
about
deck.
patting him on the head and saying "good dog," but I didn't want him to lick me, so I refrained. Like I went like this. I was like,
fair.
I just imagine us limping up the stairs and Lucky's just doing circles around us, literally. Like, come on, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
so
We
much
gotta-
energy.
Hey, let's go.
Everybody down.
Gears is modifying his program. This is how pirates want to act. Okay, game on.
Right. Yeah, let's make this active. Let me not have everybody targeted. Yes, you guys make it to... She's actually not here at the moment because she's unconscious. He is... I don't know which one, whatever. This guy's gone. It didn't... He's unconscious. And this guy's unconscious, so they are not there. All right, you get up there, and everybody is kind of doing a short mingling as they are, you know, eating breakfast, and you see Plug kind of walking around, assigning out daily tasks. You can see that, actually, everybody can make me another perception check. Sandra Quinn comes over to you, along with Paul the Pale. And they kind of question you. What? Sandra will come over and be like, you look like you all just went through hell. Who was it that showed you this kind of care?
I look at the bloody belaying pin that I'm holding in my hand. Oh, I drop it. All right, hold it behind my back. Oh, we taught some fellers downstairs a lesson.
Someone called me a bad dog, and I punched her.
Somebody got froggy, so we
yes.
jumped.
I have nothing to say, but it's a pirate's life for me.
Well, I'm glad you all came up on top of that, and good timing too. Anybody who misses kind of the first bell gets a lashing later, so we'll see how that turns out for the few who aren't here on time. And yeah, we will go into daily task stuff. So, Gears, you will be going down to Ambrose. Let's see, do I have you down here? Oops, let me pull you to
Is
see.
there a doctor on the ship?
Ready to cook.
Sandra will kind of lean in and she is actually a cleric, so let me just make sure I know spells well enough here. Actually, let me do it this way. Spell casting. Cure. She will cast something on you just to help you a little bit. If I... It's not letting me look at them.
I miss having an Aeon Stone. I got so used to it healing me. My other character.
She'll patch up a little bit. We're just gonna... I think if she takes a full round, she can get everybody. So we'll say for now, just because everybody will get a couple, 2 hit points back. As she kind of touches you guys and casts a little cure on each of you, just to kind of get you through the day. And she goes, you know, we are on a pirate ship, so you won't get too much rest, but... and she kind of takes you, Hauk, Tuah, kind of to the side a little bit and says, maybe when it comes to the rations this evening, try to convince your friends to not drink it in any way you might deem fit. That way you might be able to get some rest and feel a little better in the morning.
Did not drink it?
Yes. As you can see, if you fail that save, you'll be fatigued the next day.
Oh, okay.
And you won't gain your restfulness stuff back.
I tip my hat. Appreciate it, ma'am.
Of course.
Who is it that healed us?
Sandra Quinn.
Yeah, which one healed us?
The
Which
the
one
hot
is that?
chick.
Is that the hottie or the
Yeah.
shorty?
No,
The one
hot
Slippy's been trying to slip it into.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Is it showing you their names if you hover over them?
No.
What the?
Some of them it does, some of them
Okay.
it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, some it does.
If you added them already.
Yeah.
Not the ladies, though.
Oh, I see.
It's like the scrubs.
It didn't update when I changed them all earlier.
yeah,
but
now it
anyway,
works.
yeah.
Wait, now it works.
Yeah, I
Some of them
just changed it, so
Oh, okay.
I'll have to re-update some of them. Anywho, yeah. So we are going to go on to daily tasks. We're going to go ahead and start with Gears as the cook's mate. You go down there, and even before you enter the room, hear somebody extremely drunk clanging around. Where's that stupid robot? I had to hand out breakfast myself this morning. And you enter the...
Sorry I'm late, Chef. Got in a little bit of a tussle.
Tussle? Well, next time, maybe tussle up some fish or something on your way in. You're in charge
If
today.
I can take one of these knives.
And he
Okay.
kind of looks at you. And then going into your journal, let us roll that D6 to see what he has you do today. So go ahead and roll that.
For the cook makes test.
Yep. So go ahead and roll a D6.
I be turtle hunting today.
You're going to be turtle hunting today. So either it'll be a fishing lure or a survival check. We'll make those here in a little bit. But he gives you... He goes over to the quartermaster, who kind of enters around the same time you do, and he goes, Grok, we need some harpoons, for we are to be hunting turtles for turtle soup for dinner. And she goes, okay, Croup, just be careful. And she looks at you, Gears, and she goes, you also, you're a curious thing. And she hands you a harpoon. She's like, do you know how to use that?
You throw it at what you want to kill and eat, right?
That's the basic idea. You should be fine. Just be careful. I'll report you to plug for punishment.
I'll do my best. And I kind of tip my hat.
Yeah, and you're walking behind Ambrose, and you can tell he is hammered. Is there anything you would like to do before you leave the galley to go hunt turtles?
Is there a knife anywhere I could pocket?
Roll me a thievery.
Being unarmed, I'm not digging. Even though I have a club now. Well, we're gonna doubloon that.
Yeah, of course.
I'm using them up. The dice suck.
Right. As you kind of turn back around to go into the galley, Ambrose will kind of walk back a second later and go, where are you going? We're hunting turtles. Let's go. And he notices...
I have to grab something real quick. For
you
the
have a
turtle
knife.
hunt.
You know that if you grab a knife now, he will know. What comes
All right,
of that?
never mind then.
You're unsure. Yeah, so you guys go back up.
Let's go hunt a turtle.
And on your way up there, he seems to just kind of be in a drunken ramble. And as you guys are kind of passing through the middle deck, and there's some sailors doing some things, he kind of gets close to you and kind of leans over to you all drunkenly, and he goes, it's poison, this ship, but don't let anyone hear you say it. The hull listens, see, and the captain hears it all. Poison, the wormwood is. Though rotten to the core, you'll not meet a more nasty, sour piece of work than Captain Harrigan in all your days at sea. And his crew's the same, especially the first mate, Mr. Plug. Vicious little sod he is. He'd take his own mother's liver to the butcher to make pies with, he would. But hey, they leave me mostly alone, you know, and they know I can't harm 'em. They just give me all the booze I need and let me cook the food. And he kind of rambles that, whisperings like that, kind of a disdain for the captain on your way up to the main deck, and seems to change his tune a little bit when you're up there. Still very drunk, but a little bit more jolly of a drunk at that point. And we go to the rest of the crew here. And you will keep the jobs you were assigned. That's kind of your thing forever. So our riggers, which are Hauk, Tuah. Roll me that D6 to see what your task for the day will be. You will mainsail duties. Tough work raising and lowering the sails. You will have to make a sailing lore or an athletics check here at the end of the day here. And then also a fortitude save to not be fatigued here as it comes into the evening. And our Swabbers, Lucky and Wilhelm. Go ahead and roll me your D6s for the day. All right, Wilhelm, you are swabbing the deck, back-breaking work, mopping the decks and scrubbing them with sandstone blocks called holy stones. And then, Lucky, you are hauling rope and knot work. You're tying and untying knots in the ship's ropes and moving heavy coils of rope from one part of the ship to another. Those are your daily actions. Now, as you guys know, there are a couple choices you have during the day. So each of you will pick if you're going to work diligently. You can try to influence an NPC if you want to talk to somebody, sneak around the ship, try to do some shopping, or shirk your duties completely, which will give you some negatives. We'll just start with these rolls here. Wilhelm, how would you like to do today's tasks?
I think after yesterday's sorry showing, I'm just going to work diligently for today.
Perfect. You will gain a +2 to your bonus, so go ahead and, let's see. You are swabbing decks. Go ahead and roll me a athletics check or a fortitude save, whichever one you think is better. And you will get a
athletics or fortitude?
Yep, and you'll get a +2.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll do fortitude. Let's do that. Oh, that's a save.
Yeah. Fortitude save throw or the athletics check.
Hell yeah. All right. I like that.
All right. Well, the DC was 15, so it's a little tough. Okay. You feel like you're almost a little behind with your peg leg and all, but you keep up pretty well, swabbing the deck, so to speak.
I don't know why it didn't add the +2. I put it in the modifier there, but I guess
interesting.
For whatever reason it didn't take. So it should have been a 17.
You might have
if
to.
That matters at all.
Yeah. No. You might have to assign what type of modifier to it. It might be a little more.
Oh, you know what? I think that's probably what it was.
Okay, Lucky, you are hauling ropes and some knot work. You can do a sailing lore check or an athletics check.
Okay, and I'm going to work diligently because Lucky just finds all this swab work fun.
Yeah.
So I just want to keep working. And you said what kind of check?
An athletics or a sailing lore check.
All right, so we're going to roll athletics, and then it's a +2 for.
Yeah. So
is it circumstance or?
It'll be a circumstance bonus, and then if there is a modifier like on that line, I forget. I'm gonna use Wilhelm real quick to kind of see if we're doing this right. So we're gonna roll athletics. So yeah, when you
that I would have
modifier +2 circumstance, and then click that +add button before you roll.
I did that.
Okay,
yeah.
And so it shows. Okay, perfect. Yep, we just got to make sure we're hitting that then. So go ahead and roll that.
22.
Nice. That will be a success. Now go ahead and roll me a fortitude. Or, yeah, where are we at? You ready? Go ahead and roll me a fortitude as well. This is tiring work.
Okay, do I still get a +2 for working diligently or no?
Let me see what it says. I think I'm gonna probably give it to you. What on any one check for? Yeah, go ahead and take it. That's fine.
Okay. 11?
11. How do you feel about that? Would you like to use a doubloon, or do you want to let that one roll?
I'm just sleeping at night, so I don't know. Let's
Okay.
just go with it.
All right, you. Ending of the day, you are very, very tired.
Running around too much.
Hauk Tuah, you are mainsail duties. You can roll me a sailing lore or an athletics check, please.
I want to go to the store.
Perfect. So if you're going to go shopping, you will take a -1 to your sailing lore or athletics check. But you can go over and talk to Grok and see if you can purchase something.
Yeah. You got any weapons, brother?
Do you have any money? Is what she says to you. She goes, the only time we hand out weapons freely is when we're under attack or we are boarding a ship. But we have a day or two before we hit the good open ocean, so it might be a few days before you get a weapon.
Yeah, but I got money, but I got jump today, and I don't want to go through that again without a weapon, man. I got money. What you got?
Word of advice. As much as it might feel great to take a life on the ship, just know that keel hauling is that punishment, and nobody survives a keel haul, so
Well,
do with
I
that
mean,
what you will.
to threaten, maybe more than anything else.
I
Just to keep you
can
off me.
understand. A dagger, she's got a couple of those, would cost 2 silver pieces. If you, basically it'll be whatever the book price is. So if you go into your inventory, weapons and shield, and do a little search bar, you can, she has pretty basic weapons. So
What else she got?
she also would have your weapons. Let me...
Not just weapons, like cool stuff. Stuff I would want. Make my life better. Good food.
Well, you
good
see,
drink.
you see
healing.
an armored cloak and some studded leather that looks quite familiar to you.
Oh, he's selling my shit.
Well, you can see them there. Whether or not they're being sold, you're not quite sure exactly.
All right, let me ask you this. How much for, how many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. How much for 4 daggers and that armor over there?
Well, the daggers are 2 silver pieces apiece, and then and then you're looking at the studded leather.
That very familiar studded leather.
That one there, yeah, it looks like it would fit a Gripply nicely. She's like, 3 gold pieces for the armor.
Okay. Now, what did you, and the cloak? How much was for the cloak as well?
What's the book price on the cloak? Oh, did I click weapons? I clicked weapons. I meant armor. Hold on. Armored cloak, 2 gold. She's like, so your daggers and your armor, you're looking at 7 gold and 8 silver pieces for what you're asking for.
Hey! I tell you, wait, how much?
7 gold and 8 silver pieces for the 4 daggers and the 2 pieces of armor.
this ring here. Look at this beautiful silver ring. It's worth 8 gold easy. And I want to roll I don't know. What can I roll for that, sir?
Well, you're trying to deceive, so I'm going to say deception.
All right, give me a second. Deception.
And then, so 16. She is going to roll to see if she knows you're lying. She kind of looks at it. She goes, it's a little beat up, but 8 gold pieces. Fine.
Let's face it.
You have yourself a deal. Now, and she hands you the armor over, and then as she puts the daggers down, she kind of puts her hand on them. She goes, like I said, I warned you. Seriously harming others on the ship would get you in trouble.
Oh,
now,
you said killing them. You didn't say nothing about seriously harming them.
well, yes, killing is frowned upon, but understand, do not go waving your weapons around for everyone
no.
to see.
Emergency only. Emergency only.
Good then. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Absolutely. And then I try and go to these guys on the way back. Like, I try and make a path to go, and I'll slip under each one of them a dagger if I can.
Yeah.
Without people seeing it. Be like, yo, bro.
Dog.
There you go. Don't kill nobody.
Yeah, so I will.
Do we need to make like some sort of a roll to grab it stealthily?
If you're trying to. Stop. Yeah, everybody can roll me a stealth or thievery, whatever's better. I'll let you decide.
Are we just doing our base bonuses, or?
Yep, just as under proficiencies.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, you.
I'm too tired to care.
Well, I will roll. Yeah, I mean, Hauk Tuah. I feel like Hauk Tuah, you maybe just slide the dagger into Lucky's armor or something for him. But you don't think anybody has noticed you with the daggers, so you guys seem to be okay there. And then you guys can just search a dagger and drag it onto your person there. Hauk Tuah, you can grab studded leather and an armored cloak as well.
All right. I forget where all that is. Find it.
If you go to your inventory and then use the little search bar under the category, you can just type it in that way. And then I still think you need to roll for your actual duties for being a mainsail. So I need a sailing lore or an athletics check from you, Hauk Tuah.
Yep. 1 second. 1 second. Sailing lore or what? I'm sorry, what was the other one?
Or athletics.
Oh, it's got it. Oh, they're the same. Shit. Does one of them have a bonus? Oh, I see it. Never mind.
Well, you have a -1 to this because you went shopping.
Yeah. I know. Oh, come on. I'm spending the thing.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Can't catch a break, man. That good?
Okay, yes. The 15 will, you have completed the day's duties. Or 14, yeah, 14 still fine. But go ahead and roll me a fortitude save. These are some demanding duties.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, frog.
Nope,
there we
you
go.
are, you feel okay with that, nothing too crazy. Maybe it was a little break you took to do some shopping. But you feel pretty good there. And I will say, Hauk Tuah, throughout the day, you have a couple people from the ship come up to you. Let's see, who else?
What did you say the cloak was?
Armored cloak.
Oh, armored cloak. Thank you.
You have, obviously, Sandra came up to you. And you will have Jake's Magpie, another half-elven man who's also a rigger, will come up and be like, so I heard Oretta and her little gang decided to try to teach you guys a little bit of a lesson this morning, huh? You seem to come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the other frog, he didn't take losing so well, maybe. First time.
Yes.
So I had to make sure he got the message.
I will tell you, everybody on this ship, it's definitely something else. Everybody takes to, serious things and just blows everything out of proportion, in my personal opinion. But it is kind of the way you go as pirates. They say one for all or whatever they say sometimes, but really everybody is out for themselves around here, so be careful who you have dealings with.
I appreciate the advice, sir.
Of course. And he kind of nods and goes. And Wilhelm, you're, working diligently, running back and forth, and a barefoot Sam's Tobbins, kind of a human sailor, comes up to you and goes, Wilhelm, he helps you pick up a coil or something like that at some point. And he goes, so, what's the story with the eye patch and the peg leg?
Oh, I was working on a little project of mine, and it went awry.
Ah, well, yeah, I mean, it's glad
I wasn't quite learned in my craft at that point.
What would that craft be? Were you making? Oh, I know dwarves are renowned for their blacksmithing work.
Well, thinking of something a bit louder, like a handheld cannon, not like a musket or some such, but an actual handheld cannon.
Interesting. Yeah, that would be definitely something to see. Well,
quite devastating, actually. I was quite proud of it until it blew off me arm or leg. One of the two.
Yeah, I could see how that could be devastating. Maybe if you ever get a chance to build one again, maybe use it on a different pirate first, huh?
Well, yeah, that's the idea. Say, you wouldn't happen to know how I might be able to get into the good graces of the quartermaster, would you? I'd like to get gain access to the armory, so to speak. Not to really take all of the weapons or anything, but I'd like to just work on them. Knock the rust off, as it were.
Well, from what I haven't been on the crew too long, it's like, I don't know if you know, but this is quite the skeleton crew for a normal ship. And he kind of leans in and whispers, and he goes, rumor is that Harrigan's last crew, he sank the ship and escaped himself with a couple of his officers. So most of the actual crew is new. I think Plug and Scourge came with him from his previous ship, but most everybody has been on this ship less than a year.
And I kind of look over at Sandra, because she's the one who's been kind of garnering most of the attention. And I say,
what about that one over there?
Sandra? Yeah, I think she's been on the ship a little bit longer than I have. But she gets along well with everybody, I think, for the most part. I think there are some who don't like her, honestly. I think she irritates some of the officers, to be honest with you. And you look over, and she, is working, but definitely is chatting up, whether it's Rosie, Cusswell, or a few of the other sailors that are around her.
would I know what her position on the ship is? She's not captain, is she?
No, she's a swab, just like you. So she's maybe doing just one of the other swab duties of the day.
You know what? I gotta be honest. I've not been on a ship before. A bit of a landlubber, as they say. And I didn't imagine there'd be this many women on board. I always heard it was bad luck to take a woman on board.
Yeah, I've heard that too, but I guess you kind of do with what you can get from time to time. If they're the only people they could, volunteer, or actually volunteer for the ship, you take what you can get.
Well, it'll do, I suppose. Hopefully we get a score here or something. Pretty soon.
Yeah, I think we're still a couple days out from open water, which is where most of the trade will be. But yes, that is when the fun begins. Then, of course, we'll be out for a while, and maybe another port. We get to spend all that plunder. All right.
Well, anyways.
Yes. And then gears. I'm going to have you, I guess you get to choose your ship action. Are you working diligently? You're going to try to influence an NPC, sneaking around, go shopping?
I'm working diligently. I'm not good at harpooning turtles, so I need all the help I can get here.
Right. So that harpooning turtles is going to be a survival check or a fishing lore.
We're going to do survival. At a plus, I get a +1, right? For doing it digit. I can't
Diligently.
say the word.
Bitty, bitty, bitty.
You'll get a +2.
Diligently. There we go. +2. Add it twice. Let me add it twice? No, it won't. We're just going to add a +1 on there. Good grief. I'm struggling here.
15.
So a 16.
16. All right. You guys do a good job of hunting some turtles. And by the time you are done, Ambrose is so drunk that he is just kind of on the main deck of the ship. Like he's just leaned up against crates and is incoherent. So you must now also cook for the day, which is going to be a cooking lore or just a flat intelligence check.
Sorry if I poison everybody. I do apologize. Yeah. So just intelligence, because I have no cooking. So I'll roll a d20 +1. God, I hate wasting a doubloon. I'm gonna waste a doubloon on freaking cooking y'all turtle soup. Damn pirate. I don't even eat. I'm not even eating this damn soup. That's probably why it tastes so bad.
You're like,
I have no taste buds. All right, 13. I
Okay.
can live with a 13.
all right.
Y'all might not be able to live with it, but I can live with it.
All right. Well, the daily
I'll eat
tasks
almost anything.
for the day are done, and there is a point right around
I am keeping the
sunset.
turtle shells unless they won't let me.
Nope, that's fine. No, yeah, he doesn't have a problem with that. That is referred to as the bloody hour. There wasn't one the day before, but there is a bloody hour today as the bell rings for dinner. Before they serve dinner, a few punishments have to be dealt out for the day. You see 4 familiar faces tied to the mast and receive some lashings from Plug. Be Aretta, Sly, what was it? Chibs and Phipps, and Jaundice Jake all get lashed for being late and sleeping in. And one punishment that is rather severe also happens. As everybody is kind of cheering as the lashings happen, there's always a little bit of nobody's offended whenever anybody else gets lashes. You guys notice as a couple other pirates quickly grab Magpie Jake and tie his arms together behind his back. And the captain will come down kind of out from his little area and say, "These four here did not arrive on time and slept in the lazy louts, so 3 lashes for each." And you hear the cat of nine tails crack, and they are barely conscious as the lashings end. But this man here, and he goes over to Jake and kind of kicks the inside of his legs to drop him on his knees. This man here was caught stealing. Stealing from his own crew. That is one of the things I hate the most, honestly, is dishonest pirate. We're all dishonest, they say, but if we have no honor amongst the ships, well, we might as well all get knives and kill each other now. So, Jake, do you have anything to say? And Jake kind of looks up, almost half terrified, and he goes, I did steal. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. And Harrigan looks up and goes, "Well, thank you for the honesty, Jake. I appreciate it, and it will go no further in my mind what your judgment should be. Keel haul it, boys." And you can see that they've set up a whole pulley system and everything. They attach Jake to it, and over the course of the next 20 minutes, Jake Magpie is keel hauled. And if you don't know what keel hauling is, they basically throw him overboard, and from one side of under the ship, they drag him across the barnacles and everything that have built up on the bottom of the ship, and they come him up, let him dry for a moment, and then drag him back across under the other side of the ship. And they do that probably 7 or 8 times back and forth until he is basically just a shredded pulp of dead. And then they drop him in the ocean to be shark chum. And you can notice that even before he was dead and they did that the waters were starting to turn red around the ship, and there was some activity happening in the waters below.
Did pirates actually do that shit?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's fucked up.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a pirate's life for me.
But yes, it's a
I don't
punishment.
remember seeing that in Assassin's Creed.
Watch Black Sails. If you want a really good pirate show, Black Sails.
Dude, Black Sails is dope.
They do some
So
keel
good.
hauling. I mean, they don't really show how gory it would actually be, but I think they do it a few times. But yes.
Maybe I just haven't seen that for yet.
I wanna saunter up to Gears.
Okay. Yeah, while these punishments are happening, they keep an eye on you, but for the most part, you can kind of talk amongst yourselves a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, he's right there. Hey, little buddy.
Why, hello, frog.
When you got knocked down before this here fell off you, we had to get upstairs, so I figured now would be a good time to give it to you.
I grab it from him. It's just a spare part. Throw it behind my back like Luke and the lightsaber.
Well,
Thanks anyway, though. I appreciate it.
just in case it was important, I figured I'd get it back there.
And thank you for the metal toothpick. I will keep that in case we need it for later.
I would keep it very well hidden, just in case something goes down. you have it, but I don't think you want to be caught with it, like flashing it around or anything like that. Might be bad.
I will give you some advice too that I heard. And I kind of lean in and I whisper. Apparently the captain can hear through the ship. Maybe magic, I don't know, so be careful.
Oh, that is, that sounds like good advice. But if that's true, he heard what you just said. And
That's
whoever
why-
told you that is
That's why
probably
I
in trouble.
whispered. I whispered, real quiet.
Oh, well, I mean, all right.
I don't know. It could not be real. I just heard it from a drunk man.
Oh, well, I mean, most of these people are drunk. Come on now.
He was really drunk.
Oh. All right, well, I'll, keep that in the old cabeza.
Yeah, right up here. In the hard drive. That's what I call it.
Sure, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, I don't know either. I just have these words. I don't know where they come from.
Fair. All right, buddy. Take it easy and pat him on his little metal back.
Perfect. And yes, the rum rations are then handed out, and the nighttime activities can begin. Is anybody going to
saved mine.
sleep? Yes. Okay. So with the rum rations,
Lucky is going. Oh. Go
sorry,
ahead.
real quick. So with the rum rations, if you do not want to take yours, I will need a stealth or thievery check.
Let me
I
roll
wanna-
mine. I'm giving mine to Owlbear, so
I want to take mine, but I don't want to drink mine. I got a big old
Oh,
mug.
we're
They can't
spending
tell
a
if I
point.
drank it.
I too will spend a point. A doubloon.
I'll spend another point.
Poor Goose.
I got to roll a 20 to not drink it.
You're just rolling a stealth or a thievery to see if anybody notices you not take it.
Not drink it. Okay, fair.
There we go.
Oh, so give me 1 second. Pretty much the same either way. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna re-roll that with the balloon. I don't feel like getting whooped. Know what I'm saying?
I'm down to 7 doubloons.
7? I wish I had 7. Come on, you son of them summerflange. That'll have to do. I'm running out of doubloons, man. I got like 3 of them bitches.
Okay, yeah, you Gears, you go down to the middle deck. There are always people who are just headed to bed right after rations or to the middle deck to gamble and things like that. Kind of everybody spreads out around the ship. Gypsy, stop! And you sneak over to Owlbear and, quickly fill his tankard for him. And he looks at you and goes, "Thank you, my metal friend."
You are very welcome, my big friend. You remember Gears. Gears your buddy.
"Yes, Gears, buddy." And he kind of, claps you on the back, a little forcefully. You stumble a little bit, but for the most part, yeah, you successfully do that. Wilhelm, what does it look like of you giving away? I guess you can. There's a few ways you could do it. You can, you want it to be part of your nighttime ship action, so a gamble or to entertain or something like that, you can. And you successfully give it away without anybody important noticing. Or you could just kind of fake toss it, and that's up to you.
I think I'm going to my nighttime ship action. I'm going to attempt to influence a single NPC, and that single NPC is going to be Grok.
Okay. Yeah.
And can we take our rations just like anywhere on the ship?
Yeah. At this point, it's there's 20-something people on the ship, so no matter where you are, there's kind of other pirates always kind of roaming around. So a lot of the check is just to see, however you do this, Grok will be on the main deck with you. Most of everybody is on the main deck at this point of the night.
Okay, so
I'll
kind of be leaning over the side, or I'll kind of be leaning against the railing on the side of the ship, and I'll just be chatting it up, talking about guns and such, and I'll point out,
Wow, the moon surely is big tonight.
and as soon as she looks away, I'll just kind of toss it over my shoulder into the ocean.
Yeah, you definitely don't think she noticed. You want to influence Grok. So that will be do a sailing lore or a diplomacy check to see if you can kind of change her attitude towards you as you guys talk about guns and stuff. She looks at you and says, "What? You are an inventor of sorts, I hear, through talking to everybody else. Your peg leg was a mishap. What were you working on? Maybe I can help you with your plans." She's a little drunk for the day.
Well, normally I wouldn't let somebody in on my secrets, but I was working on a handheld cannon. And not just a musket, like any old musket. I'm talking, a good 6-pounder that you could hold.
Like the miniature cannons. That's some of that. Okay. And you wanted to outfit it so that you could...
Wait. Are you telling me there's already one that you can hold?
No. I would say most people wouldn't hold it, but it's... there are some smaller cannons that most people have. I haven't seen one, but I've heard that they attach them, and she kind of points to kind of the upper deck. It says, instead of crossbows and stuff, they sometimes have cannons mounted there that are a little. I've heard they are hard to aim.
Well, it's my goal to make, I want to make one that is much easier to aim and to hold and won't blow itself out of your hands as soon as you fire it. Or blow off your leg like it did mine.
That is fair. My friend. Well, if I am ever in Port Peril and I hear about anything like that, I will let you know. But we have nothing on the ship, I don't think, that would facilitate that invention at the moment.
That's understandable. It's a matter of time.
Yes.
But I think if I can get something like that working, we'll be the deadliest crew on the seas.
I think if you had a few crewmen who could board a ship with some cannon power, I think you might be a formidable pirate. And you mentioned yesterday that you are adept at doing small repairs on weaponry.
Oh, well, yes, of course.
Right. Well, maybe when we get out to more open water and the captain gives me the go ahead to start inspecting things, I might borrow you for a day.
Perfect. I'd be happy to join you down in your quarters. I mean, in the where you work.
She kind of lets out a very manly chuckle. And she's got a couple other, sailors with her, and, the rest of the evening happens there. Lucky, you said you were going to go sleep? As you have been.
Lucky is going to go straight to sleep after he drinks his rations because he was fucking hammered the night before. He got in a fight with some assholes who deserve their lashings, and then he had to run around putting ropes up all day.
Yeah.
So I think he's ready to sleep.
Go ahead and roll me a fortitude save as you drink your ration for the night. Hey, perfect.
shit.
You have gotten a lot more used to this gross rum, and you drink it, and it's that like one beer effect where if you don't drink anymore, you're gonna go to sleep. So you head down to your hammock for the evening, and curl your tail to around you and go to sleep. Hauk, Tuah, what are you
Sounds good to
trying
me.
to do this evening?
I want to pull Sandy to the side and try and influence her. And,
Okay.
see if I can give her my grog since she was the one that told me I shouldn't drink it. Maybe she wants some more and help a brother out.
As you come over, you can roll your diplomacy or sailing lore to do the influencing. But you offer her your ration, and she kind of looks at you, and she kind of waves her hand over your mug. She goes, "Take a sip now. I'm not going to do that regularly, but for what you've been through today, I think I will help you out a little bit." And you take a sip, and it is effectively been turned into water.
Ooh,
Hey, stop.
she's the bestest. I still need to roll though.
Yes, you will need to make a diplomacy to move people's relations with you around.
Oh.
Or a sailing
Oh, I
lore.
thought you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
sailing
Nope,
lore
you can.
or-
I'll
yeah.
totally take that as well. All right, that will
That
be a success for Sandra Quinn. And she is perfect. We are all right.
You're one of the good ones.
Well, you see, it's tough to be the new one on the ship, and, sometimes, as much as you need to figure out for yourself who you can and cannot trust, having somebody that is there with some knowledge or a helping hand is always nice.
I will keep that in mind. I appreciate your candor, lady.
Yeah, and her group, that kind of tails around with her is her, Conchabar Shortstone, Rosie Cuswell, the Paul the Pale has kind of seemed to hang out with that group. And actually, I can take Jake off here because he's dead. Let's see.
Yeah. Nice knowing you, Jake.
I
That
love how
poor Jake.
we're apparently just this skeleton crew, and he's like, "All right, kill him."
Kill him! Yeah!
I
In the worst
mean,
way.
he did, one of the.
It was sending a message.
Yeah,
Hey, you gotta
exactly.
send a message.
yeah.
And
Let's cripple the crew so we can't sail. Let's beat up some more people. seems like a
Mahim.
good idea.
I think Mahim would be a good
My
one.
damn mic keeps cutting out. You summon them bitch.
But yeah, she's got a little group
After
around
that,
her.
I'm probably gonna go to sleep,
Yeah. Perfect.
and I'm gonna. What do I roll to keep like one eye open so none of these fools try and jump me?
You can roll a perception. I'll have you roll a perception for the evening.
Yeah, let me roll a percepciones.
And then, yeah, the rest of the evening goes by rather uneventful. So all of you on your character sheet can hit the right under your max HP button. There's a little bedtime guy. You can go ahead and do rest for the night. As
I only need to rest 2 hours a night.
nice.
Oh my
Ooh, I
god!
did not heal.
I restored 2 hit points.
Oh,
my
I got
god.
2 back.
Let's
Wait,
see.
it said I got 2, but it didn't give me 2.
Yeah, it didn't. I'll just manually add them.
Yeah, just
Two.
manually add. But at night, Sandra will come by before everybody goes to bed, and she will do another heal on all of you.
I like her.
She's very
That'll
nice.
Be another 5 hit points before you go to bed on top of
You
what
got
was
those
restored.
magic hands.
Does she still do it on me even though I'm sleeping in the hammock?
Yeah, that's fine. You guys are she kind of does like a little bubble heal in your kind of corner before she goes to bed to kind of
Okay.
help. And I'll get her all statted up before long. Yes, the night, very uneventful. as eventful as a pirate ship is, nobody tries to steal from you guys. You think you've bought some time before anybody tries to do anything else. Gypsy, stop.
The only thing I'm going to do, because I only need to sleep for 2 hours, is use the dagger I got to carve the club I have with some runes in them for my class power. Basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You spend some time working on that. The next day arises, less uneventful, as you are, on time to the morning bell and everything. And the 4 who assaulted you yesterday seem to be, laboring as their injuries have, are still very relevant and new. Seem to be a little bit slow. They make the bell and everything, but they're definitely the last ones up. Stop! Go down!
So tempted to knock that frog in the head as I walk by with my club.
I'm sorry if I missed this. How many points did you say that she healed us?
She healed you 5.
Sandra?
5.
5. Oh, very nice. All right. Sweet. Okay.
Yes, the third day. Again, we will roll the d6s for what is going on. We'll start again with the cook's mate. Gears, go ahead and roll that d6 for me. 2. You are cooking for the day. Croup is so drunk by the time you get down there that he is useless all day. What this means, however, is that you will have a -2 just on this check because there is no help. So that will stack on top of anything else that you may want to do during the day. So just note that. But go ahead and roll me a perception check as you are spending all day in the galley, pretty much with an unconscious cook who every now and again
I
wakes
could probably
up.
kill the whole crew if I wanted. We could take the ship.
We're on
Just
a
tell her-
skeleton crew now.
Just tell y'all not to eat.
There's just 5 of us. We gonna die.
There's got to be some rat poison on this ship, right?
Maybe roll me a perception check as you're, getting
All
used to
right,
the galley.
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna.
Getting a little ahead of myself there.
With a 19, you find a few things. You don't find any rat poison, but you think that if there were going to be dangerous ingestibles, they might be in other parts of the ship. But you do find a couple hidden spots that you think are croups. One has a little pouch of gold, and one has 2 kind of, both seem to be half-empty flasks or little hidden alcohol that he seems to just always have access to. Well, whether he is just drinking it out of the rations, which, from what you've seen, might be considered stealing, and you saw how that turns out. So having some hidden alcohol of his own is probably how it works for him.
How much gold is in the pouch?
Roll me a stealth check. This Croup is in the kitchen. He is babbling on about whatever, but that might be a little risky. Ooh.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, he's not paying attention to you. He's passed out, snoring away on top of, some potatoes. He has...
That roll, you could probably blame it on him.
There's 3 gold pieces and 4 silver pieces in this little bag.
I'm going to pocket 1 gold piece.
Perfect. You can add a gold piece to your inventory. And then I'm going to include this kind of in your day's work. It's not going to take an extra ship action for that to happen because you're just working through the day. But are you working diligently? Are you going to try to influence an NPC? It could be Croup. Are you going to try to sneak around, shop, or shirk, or anything like that in particular?
Being he's drunk, I'm taking negatives. I just got to focus on cooking so I don't get thrown off the ship, dragged under, and tossed overboard.
And working diligently will give you a +2, so it will minus that penalty for him being drunk. So go ahead and roll the cooking lore or just that intelligence check.
Just intelligence. Tell you what, the captain's message got across. I'm not risking it. Well, I did take a gold, so maybe not. Maybe it didn't get across completely.
It happens.
Beautiful.
18 with my intelligence modifier.
Nice. That is, you kind of feel like maybe you're a better cook than Ambrose is in general.
This cooking ain't so hard.
Let's go to Wilhelm on the swab. Lucky and Wilhelm. Let's have both of you roll the d6 for me.
Dang it! I did it again.
I get to catch rats again.
Lucky,
Yay!
you are a rat catcher again. And Wilhelm, you are the runner. You are passing messages to the crew and officers of the Wormwood in all parts of the ship except the officer's cabin. You will formally meet a couple more people on the ship. You will meet a couple of the actual officers. So most of the people you've been dealing with have been actually part of the crew. And obviously Barnabas Harrigan being the captain, Plug and Scourge kind of being the first mate and the boatswain. There is also a Peppery Long Farthing, who is a female and seems to kind of be the captain's aide. As you head to the officers, anytime you've had to go to the officer's cabin, she is the one who stops at the door and, takes the missive from you. And you also meet somebody who might be interesting, another female human named Riaris Kryn. She is the master gunner. And for the most part, you may have heard of her and even seen her, but she does kind of hang out in the officer's cabin most of the time. She does kind of come out once and give you a message to go down and, grab some other swabs and do this job. It looks like she's doing an inventory of firepower at the moment.
Nice. I just tell her,
I'd like to pick your brain a little bit at some point if I get the opportunity.
And she kind of looks at you and goes, yeah, and what is a dwarf missing a leg and an eye patch going to pick my brain about?
Firepower, of course. Perhaps get your input on some possible schematics I might have.
Well, if you bring the schematics to me, I'll look them over, and if I think that it's important enough to have a conversation with you, maybe I will. But maybe if it's a waste of my time, I'll make sure you get a couple lashings for it. Now get moving.
Right. You've got a great attitude and right.
and I get moving.
Yeah, so are we, the two of you, are we working diligently? Are we doing any of the daytime actions of any kind?
I'm working diligently again because, as I said before, Lucky just loves working, and especially when it comes to catching rats, it's his favorite thing. So I'm just going to be going full send on these rats.
Yeah, roll
Even
stealth,
using my mouth.
stealth or survival, and give yourself the +2.
15.
Oh yeah, you catch rats, beetles, all kinds of nasty things on the ship for the day. Wilhelm.
You'll never escape me, little buggers and rodents.
Wilhelm, what daytime ship action are you taking, if any?
I will be doing. I want to get on. Oh, dagnabbit! What was her name? The master gunner. What was her name?
Riaris.
Riaris. I want to get on her good side, but I'm not too worried about making an impression on her, like influencing her.
Yeah.
At the moment, I just want to make sure I don't disappoint her. I'll treat her like she's my father, and I'm just gonna work diligently.
Okay.
So, and with this one, it was, what was it? Acrobatics and then a fortitude save.
what are you doing? You are runner. It is an acrobatics. Yep, and then a fortitude save.
Okay, acrobatics. And then that is a +2 circumstance bonus.
Gypsy, you're fine. Go lay down.
Fuck. I don't want to keep using my doubloons. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Damn it. Fine. I use a doubloon. Oh, you gotta add it every time. Okay. Okay, much better. Dirty 20 for my acrobatics check.
Perfect. Now roll me that
And then you
fortitude save.
Go ahead and. All right.
Oh, so
That
close.
is okay. You are good with a 17 fortitude save. It's a tough day of work. You know, your peg leg's not really made for running around back and forth, but you have probably done worse in your time. So you are good there. And then we come to the rigger. Hauk, Tuah, go ahead and roll me that D6. Gypsy, stop it. Go lay down.
Damn it!
Wait, is that not good?
No.
6 is mainsail duties again. Now, is there any daytime ship action you would like to take?
Nope.
You gonna work diligently today?
I'm working hard.
All right, that'll give you that
Working
+2
hard. I got all my blades.
to that sailing or athletics check.
Why couldn't it be acrobatics? God. Not bad.
Nice. And go ahead and make me that fortitude save for this tough day's work.
Mhm. Strong like frog.
Perfect. You know, this is the second day doing it. You got it down. And with that, day 3. Bloody hour of day 3. A couple people seem to have shirked their duties today. They don't get lashes, but they get a, kind of a first warning. Paul the Pale and Iguana Montoya. Basically, they come up with it's like a leather cudgel, basically, and they all get a couple
What about the
bats
cook?
on the back of the head. He falls asleep. He's not even up for dinner. None of you see him. Gears, since you've been with Croup for a couple days, they seem to just kind of let him be. He's not like an officer level. Like, he probably couldn't get you into trouble without an officer, checking on it. But he's also not really a crew member either. He seems to be this weird middle ground. But then again, he's overweight, smells and sweaty, and is drunk 90% of the time.
I must learn his ways to go below the radar.
So, he's kind of this anomaly, so to speak, in some of this stuff. But yeah, a couple minor warnings and some minor beatings for, shirking your duties or being caught slacking off for the day. But nothing really major happens. Now we switch to nighttime. Is there any nighttime activities? I guess we'll start with Hauk Tuah this time.
I am gonna tell a story.
All right, so we are going to entertain.
Story. Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
feeling better today. We're gonna entertain. Son of a bitch. Spending that
You're spending a
on
doubloon?
my last nugget.
All right.
Yes, sir. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. Where is that son of a bitch? There it is. Come on, baby.
There we
Any
go.
luck. Woo!
All right. Ooh, that's not quite a critical success, but a full success. You tell what kind of tale do you tell?
I tell the story of the one-legged dwarf and the cannon.
All right. And it is a good
But
story.
I spiced it up and make him seem really foolish.
Okay.
Poor
You know what?
Wilhelm.
Well, Wilhelm might not hear this tale if Wilhelm decides to go straight to bed. Wilhelm, what is your nighttime activity? Also, Hauk, Tuah, just remember, for the next day, you have a +1 on all charisma-based checks to influence anybody who was here listening to your performance.
Sweet.
So, for my nighttime activity, actually, I was thinking about just going to bed.
Perfect.
Probably a good thing. You hear that wonderful story about you. I mean, the dwarf with one leg and a cannon.
Well, then, you are off to
Yeah,
sleep,
tomorrow,
and
though.
you will recover. I don't think you're fatigued at all, so you're good there.
Yeah.
All right. How about Lucky? What kind of ship action are you taking?
So Lucky is going to entertain the crew by practicing sleight of hand magic tricks. So he has like a copper coin, making it disappear in his hand,
Okay.
and he has like some cards, and he's flipping it back so he always has their card, which it will always be the ace of diamonds. For some reason, he likes that card. I guess diamonds are shiny things, so he likes shiny things. So he keeps getting it to where their card is the ace of diamonds, and he's making the coins disappear, pulls it out of Rosie's ear, stuff like that, doing little magic tricks.
Or does he?
Okay.
Yes, or
roll
does
me
he?
that
Where
performance.
From his point, it's awesome, but then you like pan out to people watching, and it's just terrible.
Yep. That's all right.
All right. Spend the doubloon. Reroll.
Dubloon. I'll do it. I'll do it on something like stupid.
Phantom leg syndrome.
You're still gonna roll a 1.
Yep.
That is actually
Oh,
that is
close.
actually considered a critical success. So
Nice.
you
He did better than me by 1 point, that son of a dog.
well, okay.
Just-
So I go ahead and roll me a D8, please.
Holy screamy.
7.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, come on.
I will make this red rocket disappear.
Rosie dies.
Wilhelm.
Slaps her across the face.
All right. These 3 people: Sandra Quinn, Jaundice Jape, and Phipps Chumlet. Who 2 of those names were 2 of the guys who attacked you. You will get, and Sandra Quinn, you will get a +2 on charisma bonuses to influence those people
Holy shit.
tomorrow if you decide to.
So Sandra,
Phipps,
Jape, and Flip.
yep, and Jape, yep. If you decide to influence one of those 3, you will get a +2 to that roll. Phipps and Jaundice are... It's almost like you've tricked them versus them being impressed enough. They definitely are like betting against you, and you're doing a 3-card Monty type thing, and they keep double or nothing kind of situation. And then I believe
Hide the queen or find the queen.
yeah, Gears. I believe we need to pick your nighttime activities.
Gears is going to be looking for the gambling table.
All right. There is a couple different. Well, there's regular betting, cards and stuff like that going on, or there is a game called Heave. This is a potentially deadly drinking game, is played with rum and takes place between any number of pirates who bet to predict the winner beforehand. Each pirate drinks a half pint of rum in one swig. For each consecutive drink, the DC to resist the effects of alcohol increases by 1. That one takes place very early on in the gaming, so if you are listening to the stories or anything, those participants are probably already unconscious and drunk.
I would not have been listening to the tales. He keeps stealing my thunder. I'm not going to follow him. So,
And
I'm
then
going to go
there-
drink. I'm going to do a drinking game.
Okay. So this one is actually ran by Scourge. So he actually has a small tankard that he is effectively trying to kill his pirates as well, seeing if they're made out of tough stuff. So he's handing out rations again, and effectively, since you have gotten rid of your first swig, there will not be the penalty on yours. So what we're going to do is go ahead and roll me a D8. We're going to see how many pirates are playing this as well. 4. All right. So 1, 2, 4.
I feel a tingle in my hand.
So I'm going to pull all of you over here a little bit and kind of make some room for the ones who are playing. Scourge is down here handing out the alcohol. Again. Where is... Here we go. Visible. Phipps is really making his way around the thing this evening. And then who was my iguana? All right, it looks like there are 4 sailors who are attempting the heave this evening. So we will go ahead and make those first fortitude saves. Gypsy, stop. Go down.
Here we go.
Oh, we all rolled 4s. What the hell?
And we're going to use a doubloon. I'm not going to get shown up drinking right off the bat.
Or will you?
No, I should give me an 18. That's not
Just roll for
too
now.
shabby, I don't think.
I gotta build him out. The first round, nobody seems to. The first round, nobody seems to fall victim to the rum. Round number 2. The DC
It's pretty good.
will go up this time. All right. You see the second swig, Fip kind of runs over to the side of the ship and starts throwing up, and Scourge looks at him and goes, "Bloody hour will be fun for you tomorrow, Fip." And he kind of wanders over to then watch Lucky play with the cards there. So now we're down to 3. The rest of you have made it past round
He's an
2.
amateur.
Iguana.
Was Fip the one that got beat up yesterday?
Yep, Pip got beat up yesterday, got tricked by Lucky,
Yeah.
and then drank too much alcohol and was throwing up. He's really a party guy. Iguana will look at you after round 2, look at you and Narwhal and go, "I don't know if I've asked either of you if you have extra toes on your left foot." And he looks at Gears and he goes, "I do not think I need to worry about you. But you,
No
Tango.
toes.
I am looking for a man who has an extra toe on his left foot, for he has killed my father, and I must claim vengeance upon his soul." And Scourge, kind of in the middle of that rant, will shove, tankards with more. Keep drinking the swill, you swines, and make another fortitude save as the DC will continue to rise. We are now at a DC 14.
Is there even alcohol in this?
There might not be. The three of you seem to be doing pretty good. Scourge is
the bastards.
a little dismayed. This time he actually doubles it up, so he is going to increase the DC to 18 as he makes you chug pretty much a whole tankard at this point. Ooh. And Narwhal cannot do it, nor can Iguana, as they both... Iguana's not too bad. He sort of just spits out the half of it as well. But Narwhal runs to the edge of the boat and, vomits.
More.
And Scourge will look at you and say, I don't know if it's fair that you're a robot, but congratulations.
I can get drunk like anyone else.
Yes, and for your prize, an extra ration tomorrow. And he kind of walks off stumbling a little bit as he was partaking. Wasn't chugging it like you guys were, but he...
I grab his shoulder as he goes to walk off.
Okay.
No, sir. This is not for ration. This is for currency. Silver, copper, no ration.
And at first you kind of grab his jacket and turn around, and he stares daggers at you. And then you say this was for currency. Roll me a diplomacy.
Oh, shit.
He at first he stares daggers at you, right? And then he kind of lights up and gives a hearty chuckle and says, "You know what? For that, Gears, I'll pay you proper." And he takes out just kind of a handful, and he gives you roll a d8, and then we'll add 2 to this. So he'll give you whatever you roll plus 2 in copper pieces.
Nice.
8 copper pieces is what he gives you, as he kind of chuckles and goes, "But next time you touch me, I will make sure that you are cat of nine-tailed wherever you stand. But for now, that was pretty good." And he does walk away, and Iguana walks around and starts getting down and looking at people's feet. And, I think with the ending of day 3 is where we are going to end this evening. As you guys kind of settle on in for the evening, playing games, and, doing some influencing and such, and learning about some people or meeting some people you haven't quite met yet. So I'm going to stop the music, as this is a great song.
I need to heal.
And if everybody wants to, real quick, because we'll pick up the beginning of day 4, you can go ahead and click the rest button. I know Wilhelm has already hit it. Stop. Perfect. All right. We will pick up the morning of day 4 before we end. Gypsy, stop. But before we end for the night, let's go ahead and let chat know where you can be found and what you got going on. I'll throw some links in the chat. And we will start with, let's go ahead and start with MegaReacts this week. Tag the next person. Leave me for last. Stop. Get down.
I am MegaReacts. You can find me here on YouTube on my channel, MegaReacts, where I react. You can also find me on Sundays on the Geeks and Gamers tabletop channel in the Strange Winds game. You can find me here on Tuesdays. You can soon find me on Savage's channel in a Rift game when it eventually gets going. Otherwise, I'm on Twitter. I'm on Discord. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Rumble. I'm on Odyssey. If it's out there, I'm probably on it. So check me out. And I will throw it to Moss.
Yeah. You can find me. You took me by surprise. I wasn't ready. Yeah, you can find me tomorrow over on Moonskull for WAD or Wednesday After Dark. Then Thursday on Geeks and Gamers Tabletop for March of the Dragon Queen. Saturday on Moonskull again for Star Wars, and then on Monday on Moonskull for Horror on the Orient Express. That's my Call of Cthulhu show that I actually run. So yeah, go in and check us out there. And I've also got something else cooking up for this channel, another game which I will be running. So keep an eye out for that. There's one last little kink that we need to get worked out. And after that, we'll be hitting the ground running. So keep an eye open for that. I'll tag Biggles.
All right. So I'm Biggles. You can find me at youtube.com/BigglesMets. I will be doing some more videos of like anime stuff. And maybe I'll try to get a game going of the Goblin Slayer TRPG again. I just suck at DMing. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to give it to my best friend, Slippy the Blade, in the game. My best friend, Slippy the Blade.
Yes, you can check me out. By the way, Mega, you in trouble. You done made that plant angry.
You got the
What did I do?
You apparently had a link tree and you didn't tell her, and now she's all ruffled up. All her little flowers and petals are all in a huff.
Hey, I posted my link tree where everyone else posted theirs. It ain't my problem. I don't care if anyone goes to my stuff anyway. What do I care?
There you go. So you can check me out Wednesday night with Moss and them on G&G Titties for the Wednesday After Dark show. And then on, oh my God, I forgot. Friday on G&G Titties again, I believe, for some Mummy's Mask, which is always fun. And then directly after that, you can check me out on Kaiju Watch with Caleb, where we will watch giant monsters beat each other up, and it's always fun. And we love having y'all there and hanging out and doing stuff late at night and drinking wines and smoking them tweeds and all that good stuff. And then on Monday, you can catch me again back on the Moon School channel with Moss as the DM for some Call of Cthulhu, which is always great. And very soon you will have an announcement about the Rifts game. Very soon. Very, very soon. Or I will beat the hell out of Circus Freak with my bare hands. All right, JJ, take it, buddy. Woo.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Yes, thank you all for being here on the Dragon's Tavern channel tonight for our game. As Moss said, he's got some fun things cooking up for us as well. As we get a little bit more further along, we will announce some more for that. But you can find me on Thursdays on the Geeks and Gamers Tabletop channel for March of the Dragon Queen. Sundays for my Strange Winds game. Wednesdays for now. Whenever we do the panels, I'll be on from time to time. And yeah, just kind of whenever I can get on for this channel, I'll be doing some stuff as well. And dog, you're freaking out. Yeah, thank you all for being here, and we will catch you guys next time. Please like the stream and comment after I turn everything off because it's good for the algorithm and whatnot. But I appreciate y'all being here, and we will catch you guys later.
Did you do
Bye, everyone.
I did the Siren's Escape thing earlier, yeah.